Hello children, welcome to today's English class. How are you all? I hope you're all fine and waiting for today's class. Children, today I will be taking you into the world of animals. World of animals? Can you guess which place I am talking about? Yes, I am talking about zoo or zoological park. Are you ready? But before that, let's see what we are going to learn from this lesson. Children, at the end of the lesson, you will be able to talk about different animals. Read the picture graphically. Describe the given picture in your own words. Know different components of a letter. Read a letter and write a letter to a friend. Children, there is a girl, Shrita. Just like you, she also wants to go to zoo park. Come along, let's watch a video about her.
La la la. La 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 la, la la la, la 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 la. Amma.
What, Shrita?
I am very happy today.
Why, my child?
Our teacher said we are going to visit the zoo park.
When, dear?
Tomorrow, Amma.
Then let's pack your bag.
I can see my favorite bird peacock. I can see.
Hey, stop daydreaming. Let's pack, dear.
Amma, will you prepare some snacks for me to eat?
Done.
Love you so much, Amma.
How was the video, children? I hope you have liked it. Now, let's answer some questions related to the video. Where is Shrita planning to visit? Shrita is planning to visit a zoo park. Which is Shrita's favorite bird? Shrita's favorite bird is peacock. Children, what is your favorite bird? Why do people go to zoo park? People go to zoo park to see wild animals, birds, snakes, etc. Shrita went to zoo along with her friends and teachers to see wild animals and birds. Have you ever visited a zoo? Now, let's go into her world through this picture. Look at this picture carefully, children. What do you see here? Let's go by writing down one by one. What is the place that you see in the picture? It's a zoo or a zoological park. Now tell me, who do you see in the picture? Children, here you can see a man preparing juice, and there another man is there near the cage, and there another man looking at the animals. So there are men in the picture. A man, men. A man. Now just look here, children. There is a woman sitting under a tree. And here another woman is with children. So there are women in the picture. A woman, women. Look, children, here is a boy drinking the juice. And there some children are playing at the playing area. And here some children are riding the elephant. So there are children in the picture. A child, children, a child, children. Look here, children. there are some animals in the picture sitting in a queue. What are they? Yes, they are monkeys. Look at these animals taking rest. Aren't they kingly animals? What are they? I'm sure you must have answered. They are lions. Look at this animal with thick fur on its body. What is it? It's a bear. Hey, look at these animals with beautiful spots on their backs. What are these? Yes, these are the beautiful deer. What are these animals with long necks? These are giraffes. Hey, look at these beautiful birds with beautiful feathers. These are peacocks. And look at this bird with red beak and green feathers. What is this bird? It's a parrot. Look how cute little bird it is. It says coo, coo. What is this bird? This is the singing bird cuckoo. Have you seen it? Look, here is an animal with short legs, small head and a big shell. What is it? It is the tortoise. Do you know? It lives both on land and in water. Let's see some more animals which live both on land and in water. Look at these animals. What are they? They are crocodiles. What is this animal? This is a hippo in a short form, but its full name is hippopotamus. Have you seen it? What are the other attractions that we see in the picture, children? Look at this portion of the picture. What do you see here? There is an elephant. Look here how big it is. And some children are riding the elephant. Now look at this portion as well. What do you see here? It's your favorite area. That is a playing area. Here children are playing games. Look, what is this place? Here a man is preparing the juice and people come here to enjoy, to drink the juice. Do you like juice? This is a juice center. Now look at this picture. What is this? This is a fountain. Isn't it beautiful? Shrita came home after visiting the zoo. She has seen wild animals, birds, and as she came home, she was very much excited. She wanted to share her experiences with someone. So, she started writing a letter. Children, do you know what is a letter? Look, I have brought letters for you. I will show you. This is the inland letter. Here we write the address of the receiver, and here we write the pin code. And here children, look here, this is the place for writing the address of the writer, and we write here the total letter that we have seen now. Next comes, this is the postal envelope. Here you can see the stamp printed. This is the place for receiver's address. And here we can write the address of the writer as well. The written letter is folded and enclosed in this letter envelope. And this is the postcard. So let's see them. Children, as you have seen, this is the postal envelope and this is the inland letter. And this one, it's a postcard. So Shrita started writing the letter and she wrote the letter. Do you want to see what she has written? Let me show you the letter. This is the letter written by Shrita. Children, let me read it for you. Mutyampet, 10th June 2021. Dear friend, how are you there? I'm fine here. I visited the zoo last week with my friends and teachers. I saw wild animals like lions, giraffes, bears, monkeys. Peacocks and parrots were beautiful. I took an elephant's ride. It was amazing. When you come to our village for the holidays, let's go to the zoo with our family. With warm regards, yours lovingly, Shrita. To Rashmi, house number 24, Gayatri Colony, Karimnagar, 505002. Children, have you observed how Shrita began her letter? Shrita began her letter with her address. Here she did not write her total address. She wrote only the name of her village. So, whenever you write any letter, you have to write only the name of the village or city at the right hand top corner of the page. Look here. Under this, she has written the date. Okay, children? So, on the right hand top corner of the page, we need to write the address of the writer and the date. Next comes, look here, dear friend. How did Shrita address her friend? Shrita addressed her friend as dear friend. This is called as salutation. How you address. If you are writing a letter to your father, you can write dear father. Now, let's see how Shrita began her description. There are 3 paragraphs. Look at the first paragraph. How did Shrita write the first paragraph? The first paragraph should contain greetings and introduction. Now let's see the second paragraph. What did she write in the second paragraph? In the second paragraph, Shrita explained her experiences at the zoo. So, this is called as the content. In the content, we need to write the purpose of writing the letter. In this letter, she explained her experiences at the zoo. What did she write in the third paragraph? It is the concluding paragraph. And Shrita wrote best wishes or greetings. And she wrote the ending lines. So this is about the third paragraph. Look here. How did Shrita end her letter? Shrita wrote yours lovingly. This is the closing note. And Shrita wrote her name. So, the closing note here is yours lovingly and the signature is name of Shrita. Now look at the last part of the letter, children. What did she write here? This is the address of her friend. So, the receiver's address is written here. The address of the receiver has got the name of the receiver, house number, name of the village, name of the mandal, name of the district, name of the state, and pin code. Children, we have observed the letter of Shrita. Now let's see the components of a letter. That means the parts of the letter on the whole. So the first part of the letter is writing the address of the sender at the right hand top corner. And next comes date. Children, the next step is writing the salutation. And then comes the body of the letter. As you know, body of the letter has 3 parts: introduction, content, and conclusion. Next, the closing note and signature. And the last thing that we need to write is the address of the receiver. Shrita wrote a letter to her friend Rashmi, and Rashmi got the letter. Now imagine yourself as Rashmi and write a reply to Shrita. How to go forward? Children, as we have observed, Shrita wrote at the right hand top corner her place of living and date. Now let's write Karimnagar and 15 June 2021. Children, the address of the receiver of the above letter becomes the address of the writer here. Next part is writing the salutation. Here we wrote Dear Shrita. Children, there are many ways of writing the salutation. Let's see some of them. We can write Dear friend or Dearest friend or My dear friend, or directly we can write Dear Shrita. Here I chose Dear Shrita. What is the next step, children? Write the body of the letter. Now let's write the first paragraph. As we know, the first paragraph contains the introduction and greetings. Now let's write, I am good and hope you are fine there. Felt happy to receive your letter. That is the first paragraph. Now what do we write in the second paragraph? In the second paragraph, we need to write the purpose. As we know, children, Shrita wrote her experiences at the zoo in the letter. As Rashmi, we need to give response to it and we should mention it. Let's see. It was interesting to know about your zoo visit. Thank you for inviting me to visit the zoo along with you in the holidays. Now coming to the final paragraph. And here we need to write the ending lines and greetings. My warm wishes to your family members, waiting for your reply. Now what is the next step, children? Writing the closing note or superscription. There are many ways of writing closing note as well. Yours lovingly, yours warmly, your loving friend, yours affectionately. But here we choose yours lovingly. And under this we need to write the signature or name. As Rashmi is writing, we write the name Rashmi as her signature. Now let's add the address of the receiver. Who is receiving? Shrita. So we write the address of Shrita. Children, now our reply is complete. Shrita wrote letter and she got the reply from Rashmi. Shrita got that letter and started reading. Now let's see how she reads the letter in this video.
Dear Shrita, I am good and hope you are fine there. Felt happy to receive your letter. It was interesting to know about your zoo visit. Thank you for inviting me to visit the zoo along with you in the holidays. My warm wishes to your family members. Waiting for your reply. Yours lovingly, Rashmi.
How was the video, children? I hope you have liked this letter as well. You can see, children, that Shrita was very happy looking at her friend's reply. And she started recollecting all her experiences at the zoo. Then she started writing a poem. Do you want to know how she has written the poem and what did she write? Let me show you her poem for you. Now it's reading time. Children, this is a poem written by Shrita. Let me read it for you. When I went to the zoo, there I saw a kangaroo and a bear and a deer roaming about without fear. Just observe this stanza, children. When I went to the zoo, there I saw a kangaroo. So, Shrita is saying that she saw a kangaroo there and a bear and a deer roaming about without fear. Now, let's see the second stanza. When I went to the zoo, sang the cuckoo, coo, coo. The parrots chatted like people, gulping down water was the eagle. So when I went to the zoo, sang the cuckoo, coo, coo. So Shrita is saying that she heard the cuckoo singing. The parrots chatted like people. Just like people, parrot is also chatting, speaking. Gulping down water was the eagle. Now let's see the last stanza. When I went to the zoo, monkeys were sitting in a queue. So as we have seen in the picture, monkeys were sitting in a queue. The giraffe reached the branches high. The giraffe has a long neck and reached the top branches. The tiger stood up with a sigh. Okay, shall we sing the poem? Now let me sing it for you. When I went to the zoo, there I saw a kangaroo. When I went to the zoo, there I saw a kangaroo and a bear and a deer roaming about without fear. And a bear and a deer roaming about without fear. When I went to the zoo, there I saw a kangaroo. Children, let's sing together. When I went to the zoo, there I saw a kangaroo and a bear and a deer roaming about without fear. When I went to the zoo, there I saw a kangaroo. Now let's sing the second stanza. When I went to the zoo, sang the cuckoo, coo, coo. The parrots chatted like people, gulping down water was the eagle. The parrots chatted like people, gulping down water was the eagle. When I went to the zoo, sang the cuckoo, cuckoo. Let's sing together, children. When I went to the zoo, sang the cuckoo, coo, coo. The parrots chattered like people, gulping down water was the eagle. The parrots chattered like people, gulping down water was the eagle. When I went to the zoo, sang the cuckoo, coo, coo. Let's see the third stanza. When I went to the zoo, monkeys were sitting in a queue. When I went to the zoo, monkeys were sitting in a queue. The giraffe reached the branches high, tiger stood up with a sigh. The giraffe reached the branches high, tiger stood up with a sigh. When I went to the zoo, monkeys were sitting in a queue. Hope you have enjoyed this poem. Now let's pick some rhyming words. What are rhyming words? Do you know what are rhyming words? Let me tell you. Look at the first stanza. What is the ending word? Zoo. What is the ending word in the second line? Kangaroo. Zoo, kangaroo. Let's say it together. Zoo, kangaroo. Aren't they similar sounding at the end? Now let's pick some more rhyming words from the poem. Deer, and in the second line, fear. Deer, fear. Let's see the next stanza. Zoo, coo. Zoo, coo. People, eagle. People, eagle. And in the third stanza, zoo, queue. The sound is similar. Zoo, queue. High, sigh. High, sigh. Now let's see all the rhyming words together here. Zoo, kangaroo, deer, fear. Zoo, coo, people, eagle. Zoo, queue. High, sigh. Children, now here is an activity for you. Write a letter to your friend and describe any place you have visited recently. Try to remember all the points that we have mentioned and we have studied in this letter writing. That's all for today, children. I hope you have enjoyed the class. Now let's meet in the next class. Bye-bye, children.